Hi everyone, so as we all know, Starfire Protocol was essentially nerfed into the ground. Right now it acts largely as a simple method of ad clearing, but obviously you aren't going to waste your well of radiance to kill ads, nor sit in an empowering rift in endgame activities. The replacement for the Starfire build has been the Sunbracers, but I really want to start using the fusion nades again, simply just because they are extremely fun to use. So today I'm going to show you a solar Warlock build that uses the Verity's Brow to give you back your fusion nades quickly and allows the grenades to deal much more damage than before. So, without wasting any more time, let's get into how this build works. First off, the main exotic we want to use is Verity's Brow. Verity's Brow has the exotic perk, the Fourth Magic. Weapon final blows with a damage type matching your subclass energy grant death throws, which provides a grenade damage bonus and grants you grenade energy. When you have death throws and throw a grenade, nearby allies gain greatly increased grenade regeneration for a short time. Now it's important to understand exactly how death throws works. Now if you take a look, you'll notice that you can actually go up to 5 stacks of death throws, increasing your grenade damage by a certain amount and allowing your grenade to regen as much as possible. So if you notice here, your grenade at the max stacks does 92,000 damage, and if you see the regeneration and I get a few more death throws stacks, we'll notice that regeneration going up a bit more. So now at my full grenade, let's wait for the death throw stacks to go down and see how much damage it does at 0 stacks. So we did about 90-some thousand damage, and without death throws you do about 50,000 damage. So death throws really does increase the amount of damage your grenade does, and since it provides that increase to your fusion nade regen speed as well, it just is a great exotic to use for this build. Along with this build, you want to make sure you're using a solo weapon of some sort. For me, I'm using the Callous Mini Tool. So long as it's any solo weapon, just make sure you have it on. For the subclass, I'm using Healing Rift, along with Celestial Fire, and obviously the fusion nade. For my aspects, I'm using Icarus Dash, Dodge quickly while airborne, and the other aspect, Touch of Flame. Specifically, the alteration it makes to the fusion nade, which allows it to explode twice, dealing much more damage. The fragments I'm using is Ember of Blistering, defeating targets with solar ignitions grants grenade energy. Ember of Singeing, your class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets. Ember of Resolve, solar grenade final blows cure you. And Ember of Ashes, you apply more scorch stats to targets. On my helmet, I'm using the Solar Siphon mod for my solo weapon to gain myself some orbs of power, and a Ashes to Acids mod, gain bonus super energy on grenade kills. On my arms, I'm using a grenade kickstart mod. When your grenade energy is fully expended, you gain grenade energy. I'm also using firepower. Your grenade final blows create orbs of power. And finally, on my arms, I'm using impact induction. Causing damage with a melee attack reduces your grenade cooldown. On my chest piece, I'm using a charged up mod. Increases the maximum number of stacks of armor charge you can carry by 1, allowing you to proc your grenade kickstart more often. And a reserve mod of my choice for my heavy weapon. On my legs, I'm using an Innervation mod, reduces grenade cooldown each time you pick up Orb of Power. Since you'll be creating Orbs of Power using your grenade, you'll be able to pick them up and get your grenade back much quicker. I'm also using a Recuperation mod, replenishes health each time you pick up Orb of Power. Lastly, on my legs, I'm using a Stacks on Stacks mod. Picking up Orb of Power grants you 1 additional stack of armor charge, allowing you once again to stack up those armor charges so you have plenty available for your grenade kickstart. Lastly, on my Warlock Bond, I'm using a Bomber mod, reduces grenade cooldown when using a class ability. An Outreach mod reduces melee cooldown when using your class ability. And finally, Distribution reduces all ability cooldowns when using your class ability near targets. You could also switch this out with the new armor mod, Powerful Attraction. Automatically collect nearby orbs of power when you activate your class ability, simply allowing you to, behind cover, use your class ability, collect some orbs of power nearby, and get your grenade back while behind cover, or just instead of having to run around and collect orbs on your own. So that's the new build I'm going to be using to replace Starfire Protocol. Are there any other exotics you might use to replace the Starfire Protocol? Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching and have a good day.